Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all well. Games should be here shortly. And we'll dive in. You should be here in a bit, which is good. We are on episode 3 already of the Arcade Podcast, so welcome back if you're tuning in. Please do like, share and subscribe, we really do appreciate it. Of course, tonight is about giving back to our audience, so we do want you to respect that. We want you to respect our community. If you can't do that, then fuck off. It's not hard. Anyone can be a dickhead. But we want you guys to just be fun, interactive, enjoy what we talk about, and just get involved. Like I say, we are predominantly a pro wrestling channel, but we like to do a variety of things because that's what makes us significantly different to our audience. It's what makes us unique. It's what makes us fun. That's why my co-host is here. So good to see you, mate.
Hi, Reece. You right, mate?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. See, I'll wind him up gladly with his accent, but that's different, folks. Well, we are on our 3rd episode of something that you were like, I don't know if this is going to work because I'm always like fucked out because of work. Well, it's working. It's working. So, I guess great. So, 3rd episode, mate, already. 3rd episode.
I know, it's flying by.
And I'm thinking tonight we look at, well, think about what we spoke about last week. We did a very big tier list last week. We're not going to do one as big as that tonight. That's for sure.
Definitely not.
But I'm thinking, how about this? How about tonight we talk about our best games that comes in freeze? Something like that.
Right, okay.
we can throw a few things in there as well. The chat want to answer some game-related questions only, please, guys. Just games. Keep it relevant to the podcast, otherwise we won't answer. No wrestling questions tonight. We're not here to talk about that. Unless you want to answer specific questions about wrestling games, then we can absolutely do that. But this is totally different. So just respect it. So may as well get into it. Games that come in threes. Lots of trilogies. Franchises are definitely up there as well.
Yeah.
But when you look at yourself, games that come in threes, which ones stand out for you?
Well, I've got all three of them on my PS4. I've got the Watch Dogs games. They come because obviously they're the threes. Trying to think, what else have I got? Not many threes, but obviously I've got a few Call of Duties, but obviously that's different, obviously, because Call of Duty's just got... I've lost count of how many games they've got now. They've got like a million now.
I think there's like 14.
Something like that, yeah.
What's up,
but
Chester?
Watch Dogs, in terms of trilogy, the one I've got is Watch Dogs that comes to mind.
That's a great one, to be fair, to use. We can certainly run with that. If anyone else in the chat has any in particular they want to talk about, like your favourite trilogies of games, anything that comes in threes, or even your favourite games that has the number 3 in the title. I think that's another fair factor, is like favourite games that have number 3 in it, so they all have an important tie-in. And I'm like, let's see just what we get out of it. So like when I look at games that have 3s in it, for example, so like one of the absolute best ones has to be Revenge of the Sith. I think Revenge of the Sith is one, not only from a Star Wars perspective, but I think from a game that's came from a movie directly to the game. I think that's one of the best produced games ever made.
I've heard a few people say that as well.
Have you never played it?
I haven't got round to. I mean, I've watched clips and I've known my mates back in school have got the Star Wars games, but I've never got round to it.
I still own it, but it's so good. Like in terms of like what you can get from it, it's genuinely brilliant. Might need to pick it up.
I've seen clips, yeah, and it does look really good.
I just like the fact that you can do the main story ending and then you can do an alternative version. Like you can replay the final mission just to do an alternative story ending. I think it's brilliant. Like not many games do that.
Yeah. I think they should do that. I think for a few games you should do that. Try and, alternate it a bit.
Aye. It's why I like even like another option like the Force Unleashed games. You had an alternative ending for both of them. And like in the first one, you can either go after Vader and try and kill Vader, or you kill the Emperor, and then you end up in the metallic suit, except you're a bit more mobile than Vader was. Or you do the other, but you do either or. You either kill Vader, or you kill the Emperor. You get one option. Then in episode 2, either you kill Vader or you spare his life and he gets arrested.
Yeah.
Like I think that's significantly interesting. Try what else has alternative game endings. The Spider-Man games don't, which is annoying. The Spider-Man games always have a clear ending. The Assassin's Creed games always have a clear ending. Actually, doesn't Modern Warfare 2 have an alternative ending?
The original one or the recent one?
The original Modern Warfare 2. You get a choice, don't you?
What choice is that?
So you know, like, it's one of the characters you get to kill, you get to spare them. The Batman Arkham games are 4, but they're not numerical.
I'm trying to think now.
I'm pretty sure you get an alternative ending, don't you?
Because I know you kill Shepard.
Yeah.
In the end of that game, I know you kill Shepard, but I'm trying to think. Who'd you... Oh, I don't know what, my mind's gone blank now.
Yeah, you get Shepard's death and you get Andy's speech. What's the alternative ending? I'm sure there is an alternative ending.
Can't think of one.
Aye, that's it. The alternative ending is when you you're dropping grenades into the submarine.
Oh, right, yeah. Remember now, yeah.
Because obviously the main one obviously is when you activate the grenade, obviously the nukes, you just leave. But you get a bit of an alternative ending with that out. It's totally different, but like,
yeah,
it is quality.
I know, because I've got it as well. I've got Black Ops Cold War, and that's got different endings. And
it does.
And obviously, and no matter how you play, you can replay. Obviously, you can, because I picked what did I pick? I think I picked the Truth first, just to see how it pans out, and then when I noticed you can replay the missions, you can replay the live version.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, and then it changes the ending again. So say if you lie, the ending's changed.
Mm-hmm. The only games I would like to have had alternative endings, but you don't actually get them. Like, I know obviously Carl's mentioned them in the chat. I think they're an amazing franchise. You don't get alternative endings for the Arkham games.
No, because they're all clear endings, aren't they? Like you just said with Assassin's Creed and that. Completely, all of them, one complete ending.
Mm-hmm. The Spider-Man games are good. Spider-Man games are very good. Every variation of Spider-Man games been good, like PS1, PS2, up to the 360 and beyond. Like, they've all been good. They get them right.
It depends, and also certain other games as well. Depending on say you've sometimes certain games would have cut scenes where if you complete 100% of the game, you might get like a special cut scene or something. But if you've done like, I don't know, 60, 70%, you might get something a little bit different.
Aye. Because I think the hardest ones to judge are like the Sonic games or Mario games, because there's so many and they're all basically the same type of game.
Yeah.
But you do get to see a change in like the character function as each game goes, which makes them more fun, especially when it's different game engines. Like,
yeah.
They bring the most out of it, which is, I think, is really effective stuff. I think the problem is though, is because a lot of games are so similar, it's hard to decipher. Like, I think in terms of like games that have the number 3 in them, the worst has to be GTA.
Oh, that is definitely up there. GTA 3, definitely.
Because that is awful. Saints Row the Third as well. I think that's terrible.
Do you know what gives me nightmares in GTA 3?
What's that?
You know what? I can't remember. I don't know if it's a side mission or something, but you're dealing with suicide bombers.
Oh.
And they look like they're just some crackheads in the streets somewhere.
I don't know who that was meant to take the piss out of. Like, that felt like that was a mockery, but I wasn't sure who was meant to be the target. Like, because one, it's suicide bombers. You're right.
Yeah.
But are they meant to be suicide bombers that are of a specific cultural background, which is unfortunately, and this is a fact, folks, that's an American thing, where they assume suicide bombers of a very specific nature come from a particular part of the world, which is a shame. And then you've got crackheads, which are basically in every country. So it is meant.
Yeah. Do you seriously want to see someone running at you, saying, "Come to daddy," or bloody, "Here you go, we got a present for you"?
Oh,
that dialogue literally just gave me nightmares. I couldn't sleep because of it.
it's so cringe.
Oh, it is.
That's why I couldn't enjoy it. I just feel like that game was designed to ruin gamers for good. I think Halo 3 is one of the strongest. I think that's a strong one.
Yeah. Saints Row 3, we already talked about that. That was a very strange game, that.
Oh.
That was very odd. And then I've not played this one, but the recent Modern Warfare 3, I'm not impressed with it at all.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Have you ever played Mass Effect 3?
God, I haven't played that in ages, Mass Effect.
That was a good one. I don't think the Mass Effect series gets enough credit.
No, I don't think it does either.
I'd love to know why, though, because I don't see the fault with it. I don't understand the negativity it gets. Like, I've played it. I haven't played it in years, but even when I did, like, I always enjoyed it. I never had a bad thing about it. Like, maybe, like, could the controls have been a bit different? Maybe is that what the problem was? I don't know, but I never had like an issue with the game in general. So I don't know why it doesn't get the love it deserves.
Well, it's all marketing now, isn't it? Because as I say, you got your Call of Duty's, GTA's, Fortnite now, and all them. It's all marketing now, isn't it? Because they get the amount of money they generate.
Yeah.
Whereas Mass Effect, it's not going to compete with it financially.
Oh, hands down, I agree with that. Obviously, this year, well, not this year, sorry. Is it this year? Next year? It'll be next year. Obviously, the third and final installment of the Jedi series is coming out, and that gets better and better with. That gets better and better with development. Like, they've not failed with that at all.
Just shows if you get the right production team with you.
Oh, aye, absolutely.
Because which is why the 2K games have gone down the pan.
Oh, fuck me, they are the worst developers by far.
Yeah. And this isn't just WWE, obviously, you're talking NBA and all that.
Yep, NBA, NFL, college football, well, college PPE rugby, I should say.
Yeah. I'm amazed EA. I'm surprised EA and not having combined.
I think EA have had their. I think EA now with all the money, they're gonna go in a crazy sense of financial spending. The worst thing I don't like about this as well is because now obviously they've merged and Saudis have bought them, is all those people that have advocated for gender fairness in these games, you just know they're going to take them out now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me if we do see one of those games where the women are officially taken out because, well, for them, women playing in short sleeves and shorts, like, there's no way they'll allow it. Not unless there's a Saudi version where they're dressed up in bodysuits.
Yeah. I know, it's just fucking bonkers, it really is.
Yeah,
Which is what I mean. It's not. That's not the reason why. Because I'm not buying it anyway. Not just because of Saudi. Because it's actually I'm buying the same game from FC24, FC25, FC26. It's literally the same game.
Oh, for sure. There's no diversity in the games at all.
No, not like the old FIFAs where they kept evolving and changing certain dynamics.
Yeah, like you play like FIFA 08, for example, and it's very fast from an attacking perspective. You play FIFA 09, and it's still fast, but it's so hard to play because of how good the defenses are in that game. Like they made the defending on the controls so much more hard that it is one of the hardest FIFA games I've ever played. That's why I like it so much. What about God of War 3?
No. I mean, that got some really good reviews. So, and talking of which, the new game, I don't know whether you saw on the BBC website, Batista's involved in it, involved in the new one.
That's not the game.
Oh, the film, sorry, yeah, not the game, the film, sorry.
It's the Amazon series.
Oh, Amazon series. You know what? I'm getting
yeah,
but I know Batista's getting involved in it.
Yeah, they replaced Batista. They replaced the original actor with Batista, so he's now got the role. I'm not sure why they've gave him the role, but I think that's a brave move because he's lost a lot of weight, and he's a lot leaner. Like he's lost so much body weight, he's lost so much body mass, a lot of muscle. He's gonna have to hit it like crazy.
I'm just thinking whether it's because of name value or because of what he's done throughout his career, the wrestling side, and then obviously the amount of films he's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can think of. That's why I think they brought him in.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Carl's asking what we're saying to the GTA 6 sneak peek gameplay special at the end of the month on Netflix. First of all, I don't like that it's on Netflix. I know Netflix, like Amazon, have the ability to play games on their platforms, but they are not gaming platforms themselves. I don't see why GTA 6 is on this, like, to view it, but I am eager to see how the gameplay does go. I just disagree with the amount of bloody money it costs.
I think the game might be decent, but it's going to be tough. I'm still waiting for it to beat the likes of San Andreas and GTA 4 for me. Because, I mean, as much as GTA 5 was decent, it didn't beat them two games for me.
No, I agree. I did like the story for GTA 5. I'll give them credit. Like, the story was good.
Yeah.
I didn't think the online was all that good, but the only thing I liked about the online was the fact that you could buy a Batmobile. Well, when I say Batmobile, the only Batmobile that mattered, and that was Keaton's Batmobile. Because I had that the minute I had cash. Let's see. Chester says, I know you both don't get into baseball games, but is Major League Baseball, the show games, just games, some games like ours? I think that I've played a few of them before. I'm just not a particular baseball fan, but I have played those games before, and they're not that bad at all. I actually think those are consistent games. Like, based on what they're for.
I'm not a baseball fan myself. I mean, I think my younger brother, had one of them games years ago.
Yeah.
On the 360. I think it was back then.
For sure. has he lost weight in terms of muscle mass or weight in terms of fan draw? No, but like if you actually, I'll actually show you what I mean. Like, look how slim he is. Like, you can barely tell this guy's got muscle.
What shocked me was I didn't know he was nearly 60.
Yeah, he's I think he's like what, mid to late 50s or something.
Yeah. $57, I think it says.
Yeah. One thing I do like now is on StreamYard, if you're sharing screens, you can actually change the audio volume. So I can actually change the volume when we share screen. That's him now. It's too small for a character like Kratos. Far too small. But he's a brilliant actor. Like I think he's the best wrestler transition to actor by far. I don't think there's any Hollywood actors done better than him.
No, I agree. Because you look at the likes of Cena and Dwayne. I mean, I know Dwayne's been in big films, but
he's the same character every time.
Yeah, but what Batista's done, it's unbelievable.
And yeah, he did drop that much. Yeah. Let's see what question is. 20-30 minutes. Okay, that's all right. Let's see what Glenn's asking. Glenn says Reece Russell and James the Mighty Blue Dunlop. Understandable. Grand Theft Auto was the best PS2 game of all time. No other game can come close. True or false? I disagree.
Same.
I think the best PS2 game of all time. I think the best PS2 game of all time was the first Ratchet and Clank. Because that was a PlayStation game. That was not for Xbox, that was purely PlayStation, and I think it was the best by far.
I'm probably saying, because I'm trying to think. I think Metal Gear 3 Solid, is it?
Yeah,
Metal
Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, because we had that years ago, and that was probably. I don't think there's many games. I mean, we've had some really good games with the PS2, but I don't think there's anything comes close to that.
Even Max Payne and Max Payne 2 were better than GTA. Like, from that period, I think they are. I watched an interview when he was promoting a film. He said something along the lines of he was getting bored of lifting heavy in the gym but still wants to keep fit. Yeah, I think he's more... I actually think he's focused on cardio. I think he's more of a cardio guy now. That's why he gets these good roles, because his endurance is so high for his age. There's a really underrated PlayStation... Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I think the best PlayStation franchise, though... Oh, we can add that in. I think Marvel Spider-Man is up there. Uncharted, Infamous, Ratchet and Clank. I think Prototype as well was a PlayStation exclusive. I'm not sure if Prototype was on the Xbox. I think I only played it on the PlayStation. I had on the PC, to be fair. I think it might have been. No, it was Xbox. Okay, never mind. I thought those games were awesome, but yeah. Infamous by far. Crash Bandicoot franchise, yeah.
Yeah, I did enjoy that Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. I wish there was I actually wanted a third Prototype game. I'm annoyed we didn't get a third one. It's one of my favourite games. Like, the first and second one were just too damn good. I might stream that again at some point. on the channel just for people to watch. Like, it's so good. Crash Bandicoot was good, but there's a few Bandicoot games I actually hated. Like, I didn't like the tag team racing ones at all. I thought they were disgraceful.
So what my brother did have, we did have a few of these games, but we had. Do you ever play the Simpsons wrestling game?
Yep.
Yeah, because we used to have that, and we had a few other Simpsons games after that. But the wrestling one, I remember my brother telling me how bizarre it was. And obviously, I watched him play it, and I'm going back early 2000s minimum.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it's better than the shite you're getting now with 2K at the minute.
Yeah. It's a shame that we're not getting the Crash Bandicoot 5. It was meant to be crossover. But because Crash Bandicoot 4 didn't do well, they decided to give up on it. I'm like, oh great, thanks. Crash Team Racing, yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like Crash Tag Team Racing either.
What was the other one? Nitro, was it?
Nitro Field, yeah.
Yeah, that's because we had that one. I did enjoy that one to an extent.
It's 7 years old, that. The problem is, and the reason why I don't like these games, I mean, I like the developer that done it, Naughty Dog. Like, Naughty Dog have done some good games. My problem with Last of Us. There's another great franchise for PlayStation. The problem I have with the Crash games is it's similar to all the others. You cannot copy Mario Kart. It just doesn't work. Nobody's going to enjoy it as much as Mario Kart, you know?
Exactly. You've got to adapt. If you're going to make these types of games, you've got to adapt and try and come up with something less predictable.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the.
Oh no.
Yeah, what's happened?
Carlos Baleba's just got the here we go.
Why is he signing for United?
Yeah. I did not want him.
I think he's all right, but he's not. He's not the
more than
to be in midfield.
More than 65 million we're spending on him. I don't rate him at all.
I know we're not talking football here, but have you got a right back we can sign?
James Tavernier's still a free agent.
I think we'll pass. 5 or 6 years ago, I would have taken him.
Didn't blame you.
Yeah, but what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, certain developers not copying it. I mean, look at Fight Forever, AEW.
Yeah.
Obviously, similarities to No Mercy, but they didn't replicate what 2K have done.
No,
which was the worst thing they can do.
I'm okay with an arcade type character design and match-based design, but the controls have got to not be arcadic as well for the wrestling game. That period is gone.
Yeah, I think that's the only real major thing they got wrong, and I don't know whether people in the chat will agree with that.
That's what let it down for me. I like they've done the one thing that I say is what 2K is getting wrong and what EA is getting wrong about their games. They've done one game, but they do seasonal updates to the game, so you don't have to buy the next game. They just update the new season with new characters. That's what it should be. But I just don't like that they've just done the arcade. Like, I like arcade games when it matters, but when you're doing arcade-like controls on a wrestling game, you're not gonna get the sales that you want. If they had done, say, the SmackDown versus Raw 07 controls, for me that's the best wrestling in-game controls. 07.
Yeah.
If they had done those controls with the arcade type characters they wanted, that game would have sold. Whew.
That would have been through the roof a bit. I don't.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, and I'm pretty convinced they won't make another game. Won't come up with another game at some point. It depends on what they're thinking, development wise, in that.
I'd like them to go for a crazy I'd love to see them go to, like, because I'm looking forward to this, because obviously it comes out next month. I'm really excited for the Wolverine game that Insomniac are developing. That's coming out in September. I think Insomniac are the best developer, and then Rocksteady. Obviously those two are my favorites, but I would say go and see if Insomniac would do a game for them. I think it would be top quality. Like, you see the graphic content, you see the control level. Like, Insomniac, they don't seem to miss at the moment when it comes to games. But they take their time, they focus on everything that you want. Do you want a character development? Do you want a long story with an open world to just wander about and destroy people? Do you want to do main missions as well as side stuff? Yes. Well, here you go then. Like, we'll give you all of this. Carlos Baleba's transfer fee is worth over £70 million and will contain a sell-on clause. I mean, if they're going to bring him in, I mean, I don't particularly rate him that much, but if you're bringing him in, then, well, yeah.
So what, they make good money, don't they, Brighton? Selling all their best assets, and then they've replaced them with really good talent.
Aye, they're just questionable. I'm annoyed with City as well. They're selling a player to Tottenham that I like. Well, they're going to sell a player to Tottenham I like. When I'm like, I would be all over it. Marmoush.
But two of them, Savinho as well.
It's a good move. Maybe a bit too much money, but I think he's a quality player.
Yeah.
But I would be all over Marmoush. Like, I know he plays for them, but I would sign him from Man City. I don't care that he plays for Man City. I would sign him tomorrow, if I could.
I'd be happy getting the bloody right back at this race for it.
Yeah. That is true. How come he's only signing Johnston?
Well, he's picked up an injury, and I think we're looking for better targets. It's Dewey from Strasbourg we're after. But it's talking £40 million.
Well, you can't penny pinch. He's off to spend.
No, I agree. But we're also looking at Liam Delap as another centre forward option. If Everton were going to,
oh dear.
I know we're here to talk about video games or football, but I'll just make this quick. If Everton were going to do both deals, I would pay the 40 million on Dewey, and if you get Delap, I'd do a loan, and that's it.
I genuinely hope you lot have more sense than brains and don't bring in Delap.
No, I don't want Delap either, but if they bring Delap, I would only do a loan.
Yeah. Well, speaking of football then, there's been a lot of games, but there's a lot of frees in there. What's your favourite football game that has the number 3 in the title?
Well, 03. FIFA 2003 was pretty good back then. 13, I did like 13 back then. Not so 23, not so with that, because obviously they were on the decline at the time.
Yeah.
Trying to think now. The football manager, but they had
Like you had championship manager, you had LMA manager, you had football manager, you had This is Football 2003. That was a fun little mini series of games.
But we had it says 0304 on it, but we had a thing called Everton Club Manager on the PC or the old computers.
All right, aye, yeah.
Because they had a different clubs called Club Manager, and they had like an Everton version of it. And me and my brother were like doing joint managers, and it was quite fun. Actually.
Arsenal have scored.
Have they?
Havertz.
How long has it gone? 15 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
I bet Josiah and everyone in the chat will be happy with that.
Frankly, Josiah won't be here for a week. Josiah's on holiday, so he's not on shows for a week.
Talking of games with 3, WWE 13 was obviously good.
Oh yeah,
without the attitude there, having that put in there was the reason why it's got so many rave reviews. And
yeah, I mean, there's some things from that that's obviously missing, but it's a shame.
Yeah.
There's some matches from that period that they haven't included, and I was like, why would you omit some of these matches? I think it's crap. Like, there's a few in there that I would have had if you're doing Attitude Era specific. I'm like, that are really important, and they didn't include them. Like, I understand not including any Owen Hart because you're not going to allow it. Completely fine.
Yeah.
But you only did Michaels versus Bulldog from One Night Only. And what about Taker versus Brett? That was that was a key Attitude Era match.
Yeah.
Why did you not do even from that period? What else could you say? Yeah, there's one, because you refused to put the game mode in. If they actually were smart enough to include Buried Alive, we could have had Taker versus Austin at Buried Alive at Rock Bottom. Instead, you just get Rock versus Mankind.
Yeah, you could have done, yeah.
But that's what I hate with them, is that like they held back on these game modes.
Well,
I wouldn't have minded that as a bonus match.
Yeah, that's a shout, Chester, yeah.
It was Mankind though. But he did obviously become Dude Love in that moment. Like, even like when they did like bonus matches, like remind like they done like 99, they done Road Dogg versus Jericho as a bonus match. And they done Lita versus Stephanie McMahon. Why did they not give us Cactus Jack versus Triple H at the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, they should have really added that as well.
Like, that would have been a really fun play around. Like, to do that would have been a lot of fun.
Well, I remember someone was moaning that why isn't the TLC matches not on the showcase thing? But I said to them, because most of them were in TNA.
Yeah.
Because you had the Hardys, well, Jeff was in TNA at the time. I don't think Matt was there at the time. But then you had Devon and Bubba Ray were obviously there as well.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
He only had Edge and Christian on the game because they were still in the company at the time.
I'm just glad they didn't win the rights to the TNA match concepts. Oh god, if they had that, that would have been depressing. Can you just imagine them doing King of the Mountain or Lethal Lockdown or Ultimate X? They would absolutely butcher them.
Oh, they would.
Speaking of Lethal Lockdown, it's only one game, but it's still, the TNA game's excellent. I'm not looking forward to Lockdown this weekend.
Same, I've got no enthusiasm with it at all.
Especially with that X Division title match being completely fueled by racism. Which obviously nobody's going to like that, but it's true.
That's lost credibility for me since they've since Leon lost the title. That's lost credibility for me.
Yeah. And there's no that match type is completely fueled by racist. Like we don't want the idea of a proud young black man holding this joint longest record as champion. He's also the youngest ever X Division champion. But obviously the records are held by a white man. Well, actually two white men actually hold separate records. But what we'll do is the current champion is black. The former challenger gets his rematch, who's also black. And if the black champion beats the black challenger, then the black challenger's records are wiped from the title's history. No wrestling company has ever done that, not even WWE. Which I think is absolutely fucking stupid. That is a lot of racial manipulation.
But if I were Leon, I'd pack me bags.
I think he is going to AEW just because of the way they're doing this. People are saying it's just to build up buy-ins. I disagree.
AEW, we've said it for ages. If he's got a bit of sense, AEW is the perfect place for him.
Yeah.
If you go to WWE, you'll be exactly the same as the other TNA stars have gone there.
Aye, death row.
And I'm not going to mention that fella's name, by the way, just before everyone says. Because I know what's coming.
Aye.
Oh, I've got another one. Call of Duty 3. Another game at the end.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
That was the very first COD I played.
Yeah, and, I didn't mind that at all. I thought it was a good laugh.
Yeah, I thought seeing all different, obviously, rather than your stereotypical American soldiers in the game, but you've got other nations obviously involved with the war. Just gives you more in-depth realism to it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm going to bring this up just for a wee bit of fun. I want to see what everyone thinks. A nice wee different type of tier list. Just allocating some controllers. It's only 20.
That's a bit too much. I'm only joking.
obviously some of these will be for the same platforms. They're just different. They're just the alternative controllers. But you've only got 5 tiers, S to D. What one do you want to crack at first?
I'm going to start with the Xbox One. This is on the... I'm going to put that B.
Yeah.
I think it's decent, but... I don't know.
It's just a chunkier version of the Xbox 360.
Yeah,
controller.
it's just more chunky and more flashy in a way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's absolute god awful. It's just that just you know, obviously with new consoles coming in, they're all making it nice and flashy, aren't they?
They are.
Having the old school feel to it.
I'm going to go with the greatest ever controller, the PlayStation 2. Right,
100%. 100%.
Just the best game console controller I've ever had the privilege of owning, and I've got so many. I've even got one in pink.
Nice. The Weaver mouse.
Yeah, with the nunchuck.
Nunchuck, yeah. I'm gonna put it B as well.
I didn't mind it actually.
I didn't mind it. It doesn't quite make the A, but because I'm not a very regular, because my older brother was a very experienced player on it. But
yeah,
there's certain games like your Mario Kart and that, and Smash Bros. Brawl I used to play on quite a lot. It was pretty good for certain games like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with let's see. I'm going to go with the original Xbox. Well, there's 2 original Xbox controllers here, but I'm going to go with the one that started the whole thing. So I'm trying to find this version. I sadly don't have it. But I am going to... I think it's also a top tier. So I've got the Model S one. Well, that's the one I own. I've got Model S. But I'm going to go with the Duke. The original, the big badass. And I'm going to actually put it as well in the top tier. Because I actually think when you look at design, obviously the Model S is really cool, and I think it's better to use in elements. I think it's a much better controller to use. But the Duke was that good because it was so hard to play with, and I like the way it's designed. Like, it's designed like a... Like for me, it's a mixture between the PlayStation 2 and a mixture between the Nintendo 64. But it feels like you're playing on a. It feels like you're in the Batmobile. Like the way that's designed, it's designed like the Batmobile steering wheel.
Yeah. And
I think that's just absolutely incredible. Like, I think whoever had the idea to design it like this is a genius. Like, I wish, even though the PlayStation 2 was great, I wish the PlayStation 2 controller was bigger to hold. I think that's what Xbox did well. I think PlayStation finally recognised that too little too late, but it was the PlayStation 4. Like, the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 are by far, like, if you look at size-wise, they are far bigger than the PS1 to the PS3.
Yeah.
But Xbox have always had a bigger controller, so you can actually get full enjoyment of the gameplay as a gamer. So that's something I will praise Microsoft and Xbox for, but it'll never be better than this, but that is so damn cool.
No, I agree 100%, yeah, definitely.
Where are you going next?
Well, talking of Xbox, I'm going to go the 360 controller.
Yep.
Spent most of my teen years playing on that. It's going to go in A.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Obviously doesn't match the original one. The only issue I had with it, and it pissed me off half the time, having to change the bloody batteries when I'm halfway through a bloody game or something.
Oh, fucking horror.
Yeah. And having to go to the shop and get more batteries above my house.
I still have it, but I fucking hate it.
Yeah. Look, I love playing. Obviously, that was probably one of my best. That and the PS2, probably my best memories ever, gaming-wise. Because I spent half my time playing FIFA, especially career modes on the old FIFAs and the old SVR games.
Oh, yeah. Hands down, I agree with that completely. Oh, fuck's sake. Saka scored as well.
Was it 2-0?
Yeah.
Can't see how it is.
That is painful.
Yeah,
can't
see how it's Arsenal now.
Nah. I'm going to go away from PlayStation for the moment because I'm going to go for me, the best controller made by Nintendo. For me, there's only 4 controllers that go in the top tier. This is number 3. The GameCube controller is timeless. There's nothing about it that I think that's terrible. I think design-wise, I think utilization, I think controls, I think button response, the design, the variations they made as spin-offs or even as like special controllers you can get, they've always done it perfectly. Like Super Smash Bros. Like they done Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch, and they gave you a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate GameCube Switch controller. Like that shows the love they've got for that game and that franchise. So yeah, I have to go with that. And plus, like, the joysticks on that were so much fun to play with, and I like the way the color coding for each was so simplistic, but it made it feel unique and it made it feel special. And of course I say that as well because I've still got one, but hey ho.
Right, is the PS1 on there?
Yep, we actually have both versions of the PS1, joystick and just the analogs. We've got, in terms of controllers left, so we've got, remember, so we've got Sega Saturn, and then we've got the Genesis, the Saturn, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 1 joystick and just analog, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, Xbox Model S controller, the Wii U, we've got the Super Nintendo controller, we've got just the 2 side buttons for the Nintendo Switch, like the Joy-Cons, and then we've got a Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
I'm gonna go for the analog ones, the PS1.
Yep, which is this one here.
Yeah.
Sorry, the analog was it's just a directional pad. Sorry, the analog is this one.
Yeah, yeah.
one. Yep, where you want it.
God, I'm trying to think now because I remember so many debates about this in the past. I remember having debates about this years ago.
This is the one I have. I don't think I've got the. I don't think I've got the just the direction code actually. Yeah, look. Yep, I've got both. So I've got. There's the PS1 analog. And as promised, got it in pink. Which I think is actually a really nice colour on a controller. Even the plug-in for the actual button is it's pink and white. Like when you go to plug in your actual console, it's pink and white, which I think is a really nice touch.
If it was a Bret Hart theme one, that would have been that'd be up top high on your list.
Oh, yeah, hands down. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to go the joystick one. Yeah, I'm going to put it in B.
Yep. Even though it was the first analog to start all for PlayStation, I agree. I wouldn't actually have it that high.
Yeah.
I mean,
it wasn't bad when it was introduced, but just doesn't quite get high enough ranking wise.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 left. I'm going to go for the Sega Saturn. And the Sega Saturn for me is going in A. I thought it's, in terms of utilization, it's an amazing console. Controller's actually really simple to use. Very basic, but again, it was just a lot of fun, but it's not the final controller for me that goes into top tier. It's overshadowed by just one more controller. But I do love that controller.
Go for the Wii U.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mind this because I played, funny enough, the very first time I played Arkham City it was on actually the Wii U.
The only thing I don't like about the Wii U is what they did to Catwoman. That's why I prefer it on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I did like it on the Wii U in terms of controls.
Yeah. I'm probably going to put it in. Not many again, like rankings. I'll put it in B just because it had some good. For certain games, it was pretty good.
I think that's fair. I'm going to put. No, I agree with you. I agree. I'm actually going to put my final controller now in the top tier because for me, this is the best designed controller in terms of unpredictable design, and yet it's so easy to use, and I enjoy playing it every time. It's Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Single joystick, analog, and it's in the middle of the third port of the controller. And you had like 1, 2, 1. I think you had on this controller alone, I think you had 12 buttons. and each one was perfectly used. And I just loved the way it was just designed. It was so out of sorts. Even the Pokemon Stadium version of it was so good.
Right, so what have we got left?
What we have left is we've got the Super Nintendo. I try to remember what that one is. I think that's the SNES as well. I think it's another version of it. I've not played. No, that's Super Nintendo. That's the Nintendo. I think that might be that. We've got the Genesis. We've got the Switch Joy-Cons, the Switch Pro controller, the original PlayStation just directional controller, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. So we've got DualShock 3, DualShock 4. That's the. Oh, what is it again? Hold on. Oh, that's the NES. Yeah, that's what it's the many classic ones. I think this is the Dreamcast. That's the North American SNES controller. This one here. That's the Nintendo Entertainment. That's just the NES on its own, which I've never actually owned. And then we've got the Dreamcast, which is that one here beside the Model S. That's the Dreamcast, which was just differently. That was so unexpected. Let me see. Where are you? Yeah, the Dreamcast, which I haven't played in years. The weirdest thing about it, you wouldn't believe it, is that was the 6th generation console from Sega. That was their 6th generation console. And obviously what followed that was the PlayStation 2, the GameCube, and the Xbox. I wish they never did. I wish they didn't discontinue the GameCube, considering it lasted 6 years, but they should have kept it going. I get why they didn't though.
No, the GameCube was boss.
Yeah. The PlayStation 2 ran 13 years before being discontinued. No wonder. I mean, that's just how great it was. Like, it'll never be topped. The original PlayStation 2. It's the best seller by a mile.
Yeah. The kids have definitely missed out these days, haven't they?
So the North American Super Nintendo controller, the standard Nintendo controller, the Genesis, the Switch Joy-Cons, the Switch Pro controller, the PlayStation directional pad controller, the original controller, DualShock 3, DualShock 4, Sega Dreamcast, the final Sega console controller, and the Xbox Model S controller for the original Xbox is what we have left.
I'll go for the DualShock 3.
Yeah, quality controller.
Yeah, I'm going to put that an A.
Yeah, I have no arguments there.
Yeah,
I have no arguments.
I mean, doesn't quite get up there for S, but it's definitely up one of the top, top ranked controllers.
Yeah, even though I think they're fun to play with, I'm gonna put the Joy-Cons in C because I prefer playing the Switch how I do it. I have one of the Nitro, the Nitro cases for it for my Switch because I prefer playing it as a controller. Well, I had like a mini console, but I also prefer just using a Pro controller. than the Joy-Cons. I think the Joy-Cons are fun, but I prefer to do it a different way. But I think C. I don't think they're awful. Right, there's some good games you can play the Joy-Con on specifically just for the Joy-Con, but I prefer playing it this way.
There's certain games just a better fit for certain controllers.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what's that Xbox One there?
That's the Model S, the one that came for the original. So you had the Duke, this one, and then this was the one that followed just for that console. Just it was a smaller, lighter version, but it's still good.
B. I'll probably put that in B.
Yeah, I mean, I've got an argument to put in A, but I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, yeah. I'm going to put this down here, because I don't like that design. That just looks horrible. And
it's very bland as well.
Yeah, it doesn't scream buy me. It screams spank me for how shit I am.
It's like if you need a calculator, something's like one of them hand-me-down calculators you need to get.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. 6 left.
Nice. That PlayStation with the direction.
Yeah, the one that started it all. What's up, Tina?
Hi, Tina. You're nice.
This is Genesis right here.
It's torn between A and B because of how it started. I'm gonna say B just.
Yeah.
So, I just think to start off the PlayStation series, it's a good design and a good way to kick things off.
But they realised quickly joysticks are much better.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's down for me because when the joysticks came, it just improved it.
I think, in fairness, then that means the original analog controller should be an A then.
Yeah, we could put that in there. Yeah.
Right. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the Dreamcast, and I'm gonna put it in A as well. It feels like a book, like in terms of holding it and using it. It feels like a book, but it was still a very good controller. And it was a good send-off for Sega as well as a company for consoles. And I hope they do return. I really hope Sega do make another console.
That would be good, especially for the old school Sega fans.
Yeah. Incorporate some designs of controllers together and make something crazy and make a console. I think what Sega could do, Sega could merge with a company like that does like gaming PCs and just do like a powerful console with a PC like driver and a PC storage hard drive, and I think Sega would storm with a sale. Like, could you imagine like a Sega console running DDR5? Like DDR, like that would be insane. And then maybe like a 1 terabyte, like I think the thing for me though is like a 1 terabyte solid state hard drive as the standard, and then you can just add another external or whatever at any point. That's my problem nowadays, is you don't get a lot of solid state hard drives for consoles unless you change them over. Because my PS5's got a solid state hard drive, and I've got a solid state on my PC as well. But obviously I'm going to look to upgrade at some point, like more storage. So I want to at least get a bit wild, but I'm looking at least 2 to 4 terabyte storage. But that's if I do change PC though to something stronger.
Right, the
4 left.
is that the DualShock PS4 one?
It is DualShock 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I've got the PS4. I'm gonna put it C.
Yeah, it's not a good controller at all.
Yeah. The one thing I'm pissed off with it is the charging. Because
the chargers are crap.
Yeah, which is why I prefer we talk about the PS2 and all that, because it'll be connected. Like the controller and the wire were fully connected.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you're just getting cheap shite.
Not only that, but like it was the middle button as well. Like it was horrible. Tell you what's good though about a PlayStation 4 controller. You can play it in a PS3. You can plug it in a PS3 and use it.
Yeah. Well, later in the year, probably before Christmas, I might be tempted to either get a PS3 or get the old Xbox 360 I used to have.
Jump into CX and pick one up, man. Honestly, because that's going to tie in for the podcast. Is when we start doing more. Then you need to get yourself.
I'll have to see if it's still open in town because I haven't been in years.
Aye. I just need you to hurry up and get a PC or like a gaming PC or a proper gaming laptop so we can do gaming stuff on that as well, because that's going to be part of the podcast. We're going to do all that, which is mental. That's something I'm looking at. Maybe we can do like stuff on there as well, like multi-streams. My favourite console of all time is the PlayStation 2, Tina. Always the PlayStation 2 for me.
It's that and the 360 for me, Tina. I think it's a joint favourite for me.
Yeah. Right, we've got 3 left. I believe it's my turn. Yep. I'm going to go for the... Even though I like playing it this way, I'm going to put it low down. I'm actually going to put the Switch Pro controller in C. Because when I look at it, the problem I've got with it is you can just tell who they inspire their controller designs based on. Doink, 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 doink. The Xbox and PlayStation Xbox and Nintendo basically have the same controller design, and I'm not a fan of that at all. I like some authenticity. That's why I like that PlayStation has 2 analogs, both on the bottom half and bottom middle of the controller. Like, I think that's enough. Like, I like that they're unique. I would like to see a unique difference for Nintendo, but I get it. If it feels that way for them, that's fine. But I just feel it's, as much as I like those controllers, I'm basically doing the same. Even the PC controller I've got a GameSir. It's the exact same thing, same locations. It's based on an Xbox controller. Like, it's based on a 360 controller, I think, but I'm looking to get a better controller anyway. But the principles are basically the same, and I'm like, it doesn't have to be. And why it has 2 DualShocks, I don't know. I'd like to see something different on controllers.
Well, I've got a little theory that they're probably looking at it and saying, well, their controllers are making a hit because their consoles make it, and the controllers saying, well, why don't we just replicate it? Which is, again, not the ideal thing to do. I mean, the design, I don't dislike the design, but as you say, you don't want to become too similar. Do your own thing.
I agree completely. It leaves us with 1 each. Right, the Super Nintendo controller and the Sega Genesis. Obviously, the Genesis preceded the Saturn, so the Saturn was the one that followed the Genesis.
I'll go for the Genesis. Obviously, I've never had it. No, I didn't have many Sega consoles back then.
Yeah. Hard to get a hold of as well.
I'm might be a bit harsh here. I'm probably going to put it in C.
Honestly, you're not harsh at all.
Just because the design of it just doesn't intrigue. It just doesn't intrigue me at all.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'm putting the Super Nintendo in column D. And it's not because it's a bad controller. It's because it's so bloody small. Like the Super Nintendo is it's like the size of a first iPhone or a first flip phone. It is like if you had like a 2000s flip phone or a 2000s like Nokia, like the really small Nokias. That's how small that controller is. It's very hard to use.
But looking at that picture, it looks like a little miniature radio as well. If you look at it, the way it's how it's designed.
Oh yeah, like they're good controllers. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
they're just toty.
Yeah,
and that is, for me, that's a no-no when it comes to gaming. Like I want to be able to use my controller. And well, that's a reality. Let me see if I download that so I can put it in the folder so it's out of the way. What else have we got? We'll see if there's any other ones there as well. Let's have a look. Let's see. What else have we got? Is that okay? Let's see. The problem is knowing the character names, not all of them, so that might be a bit tricky. We'll leave that one. Next one. Do get your questions in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for all that have tuned in this evening. Do continue to keep your questions coming in. There is super chats, the members, the membership as well. All of that. We will be doing some actual gaming streams. Me and James will be doing that. We might do a fun FIFA type dual stream together. We're going to do some tournament stuff as well, which is good, like tournaments together with you guys, but that'll be controlled by the control, like the actual consoles itself. We'll just see how well we do. Super. Oh, hold on. Ooh, are you up for a tier list where we have to decide the best Super Smash Bros. Sorry, Super Smash Melee character, Super Smash Bros. Melee characters?
Yeah. Could play it out, yeah.
3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 25 characters that they've got. The first video games I actually played was it was Pokemon and Spider-Man. So Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue were the first two games I technically played because they're the same game, just different cartridge color. And then on PlayStation it was Spider-Man, and that was that. It was the start for me. What about you, man? Can't remember. For you, it was much later than that.
trying to think now.
So I've renamed the tier list for this one. So we've got GOAT, Killer Choice, Good, Okay, Boring, Absolutely Terrible. So your characters to decide are Falco, Fox, Ness, Ice Climbers, Kirby, Samus, Zelda, Link, Young Link, Pichu, Dr. Mario, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Mr. Game & Watch, Marth, Roy, Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Captain Falcon, and Ganondorf.
Right, so which Smash Bros is this? Is this all time or is it just
This is Smash Bros. Melee.
Melee, right?
I played them all. I loved Melee, but for me, like Smash Bros. Brawl was probably my favorite, like on the Wii. But I thought Smash Bros. Melee, which I've still got on the GameCube, was fun. I think Ultimate actually on the Switch was great. Where do you want to start? Who's your first character choice? And there's your tier list again.
Trying to re-jog my memory now. I'm gonna put Falco
Yep.
in the top.
Falco was brilliant in Melee.
Because I do remember he was one of the one of the very best characters on the game.
He was that good they got rid of him.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Which I never understood that. I never understood why you get rid of him for that. Unless it was because like they made him that strong. Like, he was just a pain in the arse. I'm gonna put. It's fun when you use them. It's terrible when you go against them. I'm gonna put Kirby in boring. And it's similar for another character, obviously. But if you don't play as that character, and you play against them, they are really annoying to play against.
It's Captain Falcon there, yeah. Captain Falcon.
Yep. He was one of my favourites.
Yeah.
I always love using this guy.
I'll put him in Killer Choice.
Yeah, I think Killer Choice is fair.
The only thing I think let him down was
the inaccuracy of the Falcon punch.
Held back by like a weaker defensive side of it. Yeah. But funny story on that, because my brother always used to take the piss out. Just to, not mock to get. He loved these games, my brother, but he try and reinvent these games, and he always said, "Did you cut their tires and that? Did you always have to customize it?"
Yes.
Customize it, yeah. Because I remember he did like a pink one for him and renamed him Gay Captain Falcon.
Yeah, it was
not in an offensive way, but just
it's what it was.
Just to reinvent it, reinvent the character a bit.
It's a shame that obviously for how they would eventually nerf this guy, because he used to be so overpowered. In this game in particular, he was top dog, and that's Fox.
Yeah.
They nerfed him in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but they got him back to full power in Ultimate, and I'm like, thank God for learning your lesson. But in Melee, that man, well, that Fox I should say, but incredible. His own Star Fox game is brilliant as well. Where are you going next, dude?
Right. Pikachu.
Yep, Pikachu, yep.
and I think that's more or less in the middle. So I'm going to
Yeah, I
put
think.
it
Yeah, I think
okay.
Pikachu's. Yeah, I agree. I think Pikachu's just okay as well.
Because obviously the popularity of the character, but it was never the strongest. But it
Wasn't even the best Pokemon character they used in Super Smash Bros. In my opinion.
No, because the game I used to have a lot and play a lot was the Smash Bros. Brawl, and even Pikachu wasn't strong in that.
Yeah, Lucario was so much better.
Yeah.
For me, the best Pokemon character they've used by far is Mewtwo, hands down. Like, he was top when you used Mewtwo. It was insane to beat.
I 100% agree with that.
And they never used him for the other two games. I was like, you bastards. He was just too damn good.
Bowser.
Bowser, yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't that high ranking for me at all. Bowser in these games.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to put him with Kirby.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah,
This might shock you, but I'm going to do the same for Donkey Kong.
Do you know what? I was thinking Donkey Kong as well.
Because all Donkey Kong is just bang, or an uppercut, and I'm like, that's boring.
Well, just look at the size of these, because these two are big built characters. You think everyone would think they'd be overpowered, but it's completely the opposite.
Exactly.
And they don't offer much.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go for Luigi.
Yeah.
I'll probably put him with it okay.
I thought Luigi was actually alright. Yeah, I don't think he was remotely special. But
not terrible, but nothing amazing.
Yeah.
He's not solid enough, considering, obviously, even though he's one of the major characters.
Mm-hmm. I'm debating on Killer Choice or Goat, but I think I'm going to stick him in Killer Choice, and that's Samus. I just thought, like, I like that you can charge up his ion cannon, and it was really good combat. Like, he had such good kicking, good kicking as well. But
yeah,
I just think the problem with Samus is when you use them in like the campaign modes, for example, it didn't feel like Samus was. He's not boring at all, but he doesn't feel as He's not like he would be like your first choice, but he would be one of your first choices for multiplayer to beat someone, but he wouldn't be your choice to be the campaign guy.
Yeah.
Like Fox would be that choice for me, or the Ice Climbers, or even Marth. To be fair, Donkey Kong in campaign mode is better than multiplayer mode.
No, 100%, yeah. I think we're going to have our first absolutely terrible here.
Yep.
Pichu.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be honest. I just thought, why?
Made no sense.
Yeah, why did we have to have Pichu in this? Just doesn't make any sense at all.
And I'm going to do the same. I feel bad for his character because he could have been so much more. Roy. No wonder they replaced him in Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah. Oh, do you want the bad news, by the way?
3-0 Arsenal?
Yeah. The guard as well.
Fucking hell.
So we just give them the title now. No point having the season started.
Pretty much. Who's next for you? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 left.
Ice Climbers.
I liked them. I thought they were.
Yeah,
I thought they were a good laugh.
I'm going to put them.
I think they're the first good. I think, in my opinion, but I don't know what
Yeah,
you
I'd
think.
probably put them good as well. They don't quite make the killer choice, but considering it's a duo, it's a duo characters, but it had some potential, and it had potential.
They got better game to game as well, which I think was excellent.
Yeah.
Like, so damn good. Up to the top tier, it has to be Link.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy gets a sword. He gets a bow and arrow. Like, he gets multiple weapons. And yet, every time he changes his look and his colour, he's still top dog. But that says a lot about this guy.
No, 100% agree. No. Dr. Mario.
Yep, I did not understand why he was used.
I'd put that boring.
Yeah, I did not understand the choice.
Yeah, it's just basically, it's just, here you are, put him in the doctor's outfit, see what happens.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
I'm going to go one further as well. I think standard Mario as well is also boring. Because obviously he's a Nintendo franchise character. I wanted him to be a bit overpowered. Like, not in the sense of, oh, he has to because it's Mario, but I wanted him to feel a bit overpowered because look at the other characters from different franchises. We didn't get it. Another thing, there is one fault with Super Smash Bros. Melee I do have compared to Brawl and Ultimate, was they didn't include Sonic when Sonic was a major Nintendo franchise. That part didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. No, 100% agree.
So we've got Ness, Zelda, Young Link, Jigglypuff, Mr. Game & Watch, Marth, Peach, Yoshi, Ganondorf remaining.
I'm going to put Jigglypuff up there. Into killer choice, I think. Killer choice for Jigglypuff.
Better than Kirby because it was more fun to play against and play with Jigglypuff, but it's the same type of effect.
And the fact Mewtwo's up there, it can't be up there with Mewtwo in terms of Pokemon characters on that.
No, absolutely not. It would be mental. It would be mental. My next choice, I'm going to go with Marth, and I'm going to put Marth as well in killer choice. I thought Marth was a fantastic character. Yeah, Marth up there. Who's next for you, bud?
Yoshi.
Yeah.
Didn't think he was bad. Didn't think Yoshi was bad. I'd probably put him in good.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite.
He's
ahead of Luigi in that, but
not by much.
Not by much. It had some potential, but it was never going to get any better.
Yeah. I'm going to put in second tier as well, Zelda.
Yeah.
I thought Zelda was, especially with the character change as well, the fact that you can change character as Zelda was far too interesting.
I think I saw Peach earlier.
Yep, Peach is still there.
Yeah, because I remember she was high up in terms of ability-wise and that.
Yeah. Really want her.
She's below Zelda for me. I'm going to put her good.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm going to put Ness in terrible. I think Ness in the first game was just too crap. But as the game series progressed, they did make him better. Like they definitely improved on him.
Nice.
So we've got Mr. Game & Watch, Ganondorf, Young Link.
I missed the Game & Watch.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I did not like him.
I wasn't fully sold on him either. I'm going to put him in. I'm going to put him terrible.
Yeah, I can only agree with that.
I don't see any purpose of him at all.
Yeah. I'm struggling with one character because I thought the older version was so much better, but the young version wasn't too bad. That's Young Link. So I'm going to just take Ganondorf. And I'm going to put Ganondorf in OK. I don't think he lit up the games that well, if I'm being honest. Especially as a villain who was brilliant in the Legend of Zelda franchise. Ganondorf is a brilliant villain. But in the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, he's actually so underwhelming as a character.
Yeah. No, 100%. It didn't add anything exotic to the game. Didn't add anything like, again, potential. Just didn't have much potential to it.
Mm-hmm.
And who's the last one? Young Link.
Young Link, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably. Again, wasn't a bad character, even though it's the younger version, but it was a solid enough character for this game.
I think that's fair. This is such a good list.
Yeah.
But here's an interesting one, right? Left to right is obviously the best of that list. I think that's your order. I think everything else is actually accurate, but that's the best for each tier. Crazy. We've done well there. Let's see what else we've got. I suppose we might be able to fit in one more. 1 hour 42 minutes we've been live. Next week we'll see about trying an actual, maybe a game or something. We'll figure it out. I'm guessing if we get you on, I know you play Pokemon now and then. We'll see if I can get you to play if we can get the emulators downloaded for you, we can try an emulator together, like stream it.
Right.
Which would be sick. See if you can try. If you can try and download it, try and download MGBA.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do on that.
Nice. If you can, I'll help you get the emulators.
Yeah, and that's the Pokemon I haven't played in donkey's years.
Which will make it more fun.
Yeah, so my memory won't be very good for that. So,
see if we can just try to find one. Something that's just. Nothing there. "19 Rockstar games." Okay, this might be a lot of fun. I'll put these in, or I won't put them in order, but what I'll do is I'll just group them together so it's out the way. So if I do that, and then I want you up there, you there, you here. GTA 2, GTA 3, Vice City. Vice City Stories came out around about here. Chinatown Wars is around here. We've got Manhunt and Manhunt 2. There's the original Grand Theft Auto. 5, San Andreas after Vice City. Liberty City Stories is in here as well. Okay, now it's in order, and we've got Max Payne 1 to 3. That Max Payne 1 to 3 is phenomenal. And then we've got Bully. And then we've got Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2. I've always been a fan of Red Dead Revolver out of the 3 games. That was my favourite. So let's see. We'll put that one as... So we've got the best, excellent, good, okay, horrific, genuinely dreadful. I'm going to make this one very quick. GTA 3 is genuinely dreadful.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
No other place for it. What are you picking first for your choice then?
Because I absolutely adore this game, I'm going to put GTA 4 up in. I'm gonna put it in excellent because there's 1 or 2 games of Pippi.
All right, yeah, no, that's fair.
But it's out of the GTA series, it's my favourite of all time out of the GTA games.
No, of course. I'm going to put Vice City right to the top. For me, it's still the best. Besides San Andreas, it's still the best GTA game, and just thought everything about it was just right. It just had everything.
But Vice City's good.
The combination of gameplay with music as well and sound was very strong.
Yeah.
It did not fail to deliver for me.
Oh, they had a cool... That rock radio they had on the bloody...
Oh...
Yeah,
so
Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and all that.
How they managed that, I've got no idea.
No, I know.
Where are you going next?
I bet GTA 6 won't have any of that.
Probably not. We'll find out though.
The original Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, you're going for the first Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, the Red Dead Redemption, yeah.
Yep.
I'll put that in excellence as well. I know you got Red Dead Revolver, but in terms of Red Dead Redemption,
it certainly did, Chester.
It was a really good intro to it.
Oh yeah, it did. I agree with that. I'm gonna put Max Payne also in excellent. I love this game. I thought Max Payne had one of the best stories ever, and I love the controls. Like, I genuinely cannot fault that game. Just really enjoyed it.
Bully.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, I know there's people think it's controversial in an extent, but
I loved it, but it's not even that good a game. That's the funny thing.
I'd probably put it in good.
Yeah,
because I mean, it's trying to, again,
it's
overkill.
overkill.
Have similarities in GTA, but it's in a school setup. And
no, I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put Liberty Chinatown Wars actually in horrific. I just didn't like it at all. It was a mockery of arcade, and it didn't feel right at all. I felt like I was playing like Tetris. and not the way Tetris should be enjoyed. That's what this felt like. It was so bad.
Thankfully, I never played it because I remember my mates telling me, James, don't buy this, it's shite.
Oh, you're lucky. I ended up making that mistake and I regret it to this day.
Yeah. Right, there won't be any arguments for this, but San Andreas at the very top.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down, agree with you.
No, just what can you say about it?
Yeah, there's nothing that says otherwise. There's just, you have to be stupid to say no. And right at the very top as well, Red Dead Revolver. Like it was, the fact is you could play as as the cowboy, and even funnier as well in the multiplayer missions as well. You can play as a English guy with a top hat, and you get to go up against a proper fat fuck, and you get to kill him with Molotov cocktails. It's just too damn funny and good. We've got 10 left.
GTA 2.
Yeah.
Now, considering I've not played this, I'd probably put it in okay.
Oh, trust me, I would as well.
Yeah, because even though it was definitely better than 3 for that. Would have to do because 3 was an absolute joke. Follow up to it.
Agreed. I'm gonna put Max Payne 3 in. Consider the fact it was on a next gen console as well, and you took it to a whole new level. I'm gonna put in excellent. I just thought it stems well in terms of the story and the way the characters actually push to the limit as well. It ties in with his addiction stuff with painkillers. It's really good. And the family massacre, of course, which is the whole point of Max Payne's story, was really good.
Like Red Dead Redemption 2. For me, it's at the top as well.
It's by far better than Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I just think the story, obviously the story, but the graphics, it's so beautifully animated. And even you got the mount. Obviously, you look at the mountain hills and the
aesthetic.
Just incredible detail to it.
Like you can see why it's so much storage space.
Yeah, and
you can see why.
I'd be amazed if GTA 6 eclipsed this out of the modern Rockstar games have come out.
It'll be insane if they manage that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Manhunt 2 in genuinely dreadful because they just couldn't top the first one at all.
Because I know everyone's sick to death of this game for so long. GTA 5.
Yeah.
I
think it's become over the years. I'm going to be controversial. I think when it first came out, it was great. For the first couple of years, it's fun.
Yeah.
We had to wait so long for the sixth one. I actually think this game over time has not. It's just lost sustenance. It's lost interest. It's lost enjoyment.
I'll probably put it in okay.
Same.
Because of it. If we had the GTA 6 a lot sooner, then I'm not saying straight away. Obviously, it's say like 4 or 5 years down the line,
it still would have done some.
Yeah, but the fact it's been how long is it now?
10 years, something like that. 12
10
years.
Plus years. It's downgraded in that sense.
Exactly. I'm gonna put Vice City Stories in good. Exclusive on the PSP. I thought it was fun. I just thought it was really good. Oh no! Please tell me no. No way. Can it be?
Oh, what's up?
Shock of my life when I've just seen something. Carry on though. I've seen some complete shock.
Nice.
I've got no words for that.
Go for the original Manhunt.
Yeah,
Um,
this was excellent.
yeah, I'd probably put that up there as well because I just thought, as we talked about, the Manhunt 2. It was never going to replicate it.
Never.
So the original was just like years ahead of it.
It was. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne wasn't too bad. The problem is, the first one was brilliant, and the third gen eclipsed it, so I'm going to put it in okay. We've got two left. We've got Liberty City Stories, and we've got the original Grand Theft Auto.
Nice.
I played both, and I hated both, if I'm being honest.
I'll go Liberty City Stories.
Yeah.
Again, that didn't fully click to me. I'm going to put that on horrific as well. That just didn't click for me.
And I'm going to do the same with the original. Both, they were just shit. They were just so shit. Ugh. So, with this, is there anything else you want to talk about? Like final, we're going to see if we can get you on MGBA. Actually, I'm going to drop the link in the podcast for you, in the podcast link on the StreamYard. Discord, sorry. I'm going to drop it in here for you because you can have a look. If you can download this, you're in for enjoyment. Because you can just play the emulators. Because I've got so many, including WrestleMania 18. I've got all the Pokemon games on the Game Boy, etc. as well. You can also get like the custom emulators that they've done as well, like the fan-made versions of the games as well. Like that gives you a bit of a laugh, which we can do as well. We can all sorts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see what I can do in my spare time.
But I've put it in the Discord chat, like the main chat, what I noticed that shocked me. And I think if you can remember, you'll see just how much of a shock. If you remember.
Anyway, if you guys want to ask any questions in the chat, please feel free.
Otherwise, we'll be heading off short in just a moment if you've got no questions. 1 hour 58 we've been live, it doesn't feel like it.
So one game I've made a tiny start on, and I never played it before, but I got this on the PS4 that my stepbrother gave me, but Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Oh, amazing game. I've got it still.
I've only played slightly a little bit of it. I'm trying to get my head around it, but I'm going to have more of a go of it over the weekend just so I can get to grips with it.
I've got it on my PS3, my PS4 and my PS5. Like, I love Skyrim. So good.
Well, sorry, the graphics, because when did that come out? The early 2010s?
Oh yeah. Just after Oblivion.
So the graphics look impressive.
The sheer level of development that game was put into is insane. Like, as you go along, like, it's insane. That's basically it, Chester. That's basically it. If you guys have got any games you'd like us to play as a stream, let us know. please do comment or even like join the Discord and we can discuss with us in there. But in the meantime, it's been a fun show. Thank you, James, for tuning in. Do check out James's channel, guys, as well. He does do gaming stuff as well when he can. But we will be back on as a podcast. This podcast will be back on next Friday, but of course I'll probably be on tomorrow. But in the meantime, oh yes, I will be tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to carry on with Mr. Mine Part 2. So, see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one.
Cheers, guys. Take care.
And today, our time comes to an end. This has been another exciting stream. Thank you very much for watching. And also, remember, if you get cracked over the head with a steel chair, you're not going to get concussion. You're just going to come back here. Goodbye.
It's my life in the box in front of me. Taking talk in my arms is the soul of me.